Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. Thank you very much for returning. Appreciate everyone who checked out yesterday's video, which was the reveal of the player moments Hector Bellerin card. Today we're going to have an actual in-depth review, as much as an in-depth review as I can on a right back. So yesterday we obviously got him. Last night I started with him, played with him in my team on Foot Champs, because I can only really compare him against fullbacks that I've used in the game so far, you know. So the players that we're going to sort of compare him to are no, this is not this is my squad battle team. The players that we're going to compare him to are the League SBC Lena from the Bundesliga League SBC, Headliner Semedo, Benjamin Mendy, and trying to think if there's another left back or right back that I should really compare. I don't think so. There's none. They're the ones I've used. I've been using left back Mendy since Footmas came out, and before left back Mendy I was using 80 rated gold Mendy, so left back sorted there. So we'll compare against those guys with Bellerin. Had a lot of fun with him. As I say, played him in Foot Champs. I didn't play Rivals before, test him out, anything like that. What I decided to go with was a Sentinel on him to improve his defensive and physical. The one thing I didn't talk about yesterday when we did have a look, let's put a little contract on him. I hate that. OCD right there. I need to put a little contract on him. Let's talk about his stats. So his work rate. Now, when I was looking on Discord and looking through my Twitter, people were saying that the concerns were the high. So I wanted to, when I was using him last night, I wanted to concentrate on that, and I'm going to concentrate on that as well on this review. But just, yeah, for anyone who didn't check out the video, hasn't seen this card, that's his stats: 97 pace, 83 dribbling, 85 defending, 80 physical, 80 passing. Now I was a bit concerned with his passing, being 80. I thought they could have been a bit more generous with his dribbling and slightly more generous with his defending. So my initial thoughts were, most of you guys know I'm a massive Arsenal fan, season ticket holder. I wanted to do him because he's an Arsenal player, you know, and I love Hector Bellerin as well. He's one of my favourite players at the club. So I did do it with the intention of, yes, getting him, yes, using him, but it was a sort of it was a nice touch for me to do it, especially with the players I've just listed. Lena, who is unbelievable; Headliner Semedo, who is unbelievable; even a Tau, another player I can put on that list. A Tau, Footmas a Tau 84. So I did him for sentimental reasons, okay? So we played 7 games with him. He didn't get an assist, no goals, but there's a lot. I've got some footage that we'll look at in a second. There's a lot of stats here that are better. Attacking position, I believe, is better than what it says here. So we'll go into some footage now. It's very hard to get footage of a fullback, I'll be honest with you, but I did my best. There's quite a bit of footage to go through, give you different scenarios, so attacking, defending, also addressing the high situation in his work rate to see his where his starting position is on the pitch. Let me just show you the custom tactics, what I've got on him as well. So I've got stay back whilst attacking, normal interceptions, and overlap. Okay, so it's a bit sort of in between. So it might, I'm looking at this, it might actually suit someone who's high, having both stay back and overlap. So it's both. Also, what's important here is in-game stats is, I believe his stamina is 92. Okay. Also, I do use drop back. I have depth of 3. So yeah, right. Let's go into some footage, and you guys will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, general, you know, this is Foot Champs. The scoreboard hasn't appeared. There it is. What I wanted to show you guys was how, you know, even in Foot Champs I was trying to be over elaborate with Bellerin to see what he's good at doing. So the things I noticed straight away is his dribbling is way better than, I think it's 83. I think they've given him on the front of the card. It's way better, way better. Also, what you guys should look out for is where he starts in defense. Look where he is. He's on a good line. Yes, I did push out, but this recovery tackle here, where he's got more of a chance to make that committed tackle there's so many chances where you're like, oh, should I go for the tackle? Well, Bellerin is so close already. He's already caught up so much that he gives you more opportunities to do the tackles. This is one. There's not a lot of negative things with Bellerin in this video, because I honestly couldn't find them. But obviously, Balotelli is going to win a header against him. This is him against El Shaarawy. Great sticking with El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy is rapid, and he was able to commit to the tackle, and it went off El Shaarawy. So he just felt like everything was working well. Now I had a lot of fun with him on the right hand side with James. I just felt like I had so much time on the ball with him because his dribbling was so good. Just his, I don't know. Obviously, the one thing with a player review, when you get a brand new player, we all have it. We all have that extra sort of sparkle with the player. We're extra positive with a new player. That does come into play. But generally, I just felt like I had no issues with Bellerin. He was always there, and obviously that led to a goal. So even though it was a short pass, he got the ball out. And yeah, I just felt like I have so much time with him. This is him with El Shaarawy again. He didn't win the tackle there, but he did enough to put him off. And then he did a bad cross. These are the stats here. Passes completed, 12 out of 13. Dribbles completed, 13 out of 14. One cross that didn't work. And the tackles were, he only got half the tackles there. So yeah, just a genuine feel is he's always available. So his starting position is amazing, whether it's attacking or defending. But his just passing just seems so slick. It might just be a normal little X pass here. He always seems to be available. He links up with Mbappe. He's always finding space. I think this is Bellerin. It is. And yeah, he sets up he seems to always have a big shield of space around him. And yeah, so I did this a few times where you get the ball and you run and you tap the right analog stick in the direction you're going. I think it's the right analog stick, and he just blasts past people. Blast past. So he's a really good outball. He's a really good outball, which I didn't think I would be sort of thinking about here. Here's a tackle he made on, I think that was Kent. So it's hard to get footage of a right back, I'll be honest with you. But when these one-on-one situations, Bellerin is the man. He is the man. He's got a bit of strength as well. I think he's only got 80 physical, but yeah, it seems like he's got a bit more. Obviously, I put a sentinel on him, so you've got to apply that those traits as well. These are his stats for that game. 18 passes out of 19, dribbling 19 out of 20, so it's exactly what you want. If you look at Mendy, 7 out of 8. Obviously I'm trying to focus the highlights on Bellerin, and I'm focusing play on the right so I can get some footage for you guys to see. This is him. That's another thing there as well. His starting position defending, he's just there. I don't even have to control him to be in the right position, you know. Linking up with the midfield countless times with Paulinho or Cyprian or anyone really. This led to a goal. Obviously Bellerin wasn't directly involved in that, but he had some say. This is another negative highlight where the ball went through his legs. So even there where you're thinking Bellerin's got no chance of getting there, he sees the play out, and he's just generally there. He's generally there, and so this is the best way to describe Bellerin, right? Best way to describe Bellerin is he's generally there, but if he's not there, he will get there. And that might seem so simple because you can just find a fullback that has got pace, that's got good defensive, but it just feels like... So let me compare it to the other guys. So Semedo. Okay, so what I've done to make it easier is I've put these guys up here so we can have a direct comparison to Bellerin's card and these 4 right backs that I've been using most recently, and Mendy. Now what I want to say is FIFA can only guide you with what they say their stats are. So I'm going to tell you what their stats are compared to the others, alright? So in terms of balance, dribbling, feeling good on the ball, for me, Bellerin wins out of every single one of these right backs, and including Mendy, the left back. So hopefully that gives you something there. He's got dribbling 83, so Lena's got 83, Semedo's got 86, Arnold's got 80, Atal's got 87, and Mendy has got 84. Okay, Atal I've used the furthest back, so I used Atal just before I got Mendy, so it's a foot miss. So you know, around December time, before then I was using him. I was very impressed with Atal, but he didn't have a long spell with me because I got Semedo and Lena, so I can't really remember too hard about Atal. But I would say Bellerin is the best at dribbling, being on the ball, turning, providing space for himself to either get out of trouble, or to start an attack. So that's that. Pace wise, Bellerin's got 97 pace, but most importantly, he has 99 acceleration. There is no one that I've used in any position that is more explosive than Bellerin, on the ball, off the ball. Okay, so that's pace sorted. Passing, so he's got passing of 80, Mendy's got 80, Lena's got 83, Semenyo 83, Arnold 86, and Atal 81. I'm actually going to take Atal off this because I want to give us fair and like up-to-date comparison. I can't really give you that because I haven't used him in a long time. Alexander Arnold's passing is a lie. He has not got 86 passing. I feel like if Bellerin's got 80, then Arnold's got 75. But I don't believe that. I believe Bellerin feels like he's got 85 passing, and let's say Arnold's got an 82 on this card, on this red pick 86 in form. It's interesting that it says Mendy and Bellerin have the same passing. I don't believe so. I believe Mendy does have 80, maybe even 82, but I feel like Bellerin's got an 85, 86 passing for sure. Lena's fantastic. He is fantastic. His stats are what they say on the tin. I just didn't feel like his 83 dribbling was correct. He didn't feel as good on the ball. He was very good, but in compared to Bellerin, it doesn't compare. So to sum up, I thought I did this card for just old time's sake. Arsenal, massive Arsenal fan, massive fan of the guy, of the player, what he stands for on the pitch, off the pitch. I just needed to get him, and it always makes me happy when he puts the captain's armband for us. Anyway, enough of the soppy stuff. I thought I just did him just for that, because look at all the other options I've got. I'm thinking I'm just doing it just for Arsenal, doing it to provide you guys with a video, and honestly guys, I had a lot of fun with him and I didn't have any issues with him. I think he can hold his own, and I think he can do more than hold his own. And most importantly, yes, defending is very important for your defenders to do, but I feel like it's the positive influence he had going forward, linking up with either the CDMs or the right winger, was amazing, and I felt great. I'm a big fan of this card, big fan, and I'm trying to be as partial as possible. I'm not just saying this because I'm an Arsenal fan. So hopefully that's answered any questions you've got. Please feel free to put them in the comments below, and I will be I always answer every single comment that you guys do. I love when you guys comment, so I want to interact with you there. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you like these reviews. I feel like I have rambled on just a bit, but I just tried to, because I couldn't visually show you in the highlights too much about a right back. I'm trying to give you as much as possible, because I know a lot of you will want to do him and you're like, but look at his stats, etc. So anyway, guys, big up. Thank you very much for watching yesterday's video. Appreciate you being here, for watching this one. If you've liked it, please hit that like button. It helps a ton. Please hit that subscribe button as well. And yeah, that is it. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day. Peace.